Well, we are waiting for the judge to pronounce an order shortly regarding Delhi's Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia's arrest, while the CBI had demanded a 5-day custody for effective interrogation, stating that its grounds for remand are ex facie and tenable in law. CBI has alleged that the arrest was triggered by files seized from the Deputy Chief Minister's office. Well, what we do know thus far is that while the party, Aam Aadmi Party, is awaiting the order, currently Aam Aadmi Party Sanjay Singh and Gopal Rai are at the party office at the headquarters where we were reporting live from, and they are now figuring out, as per our sources, how to take forward their entire protest against their Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia's arrest. I'm joined by my colleague Rishabh reporting live. Rishabh, very tense situation. We have been seeing visuals of protests by Aam Aadmi Party leaders now also happening in the southern part of the country, while Aam Aadmi Party has also got support from Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, who tweeted some time back. But as of now, we are waiting for the order to be pronounced shortly. But the fact that the judge has reserved the order at Rouse Avenue Court, what does this mean for Manish Sisodia's current arrest, for which CBI has demanded a 5-day custody?
Well, all eyes are right now on Rouse Avenue Court. What will the judgment be? Remember, CBI has asked for a 5-day custody for the Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia in the alleged Liquorgate scam. But right now, I'll ask my camera person to show things are much calmer at Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. The party leadership is now waiting for the order to come in. The police have also got some time to breathe in. Since morning, there have been scuffles after scuffles between the police, CRP, CISF and Rapid Action Force, the troops that have been deployed here at Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg, and the protesters from the Aam Aadmi Party. But for now, both sides have taken their side, and you can see that things are much more calmer here. Even I'll ask my camera person to give a 360-degree view of the whole DDU Marg right now. You can see that even the police right now have taken a break. There are minimal police personnel and RAF personnel at the barricades. Although the barricades are still intact and the movement has been restricted on Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg, but things have now been under control and much calmer than how it looked around 2 hours ago. Everyone right now waiting for the order to come in, and the order is not yet to come from far. The Rouse Avenue Court is just next to Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, and once the order comes in, the party will further take decisions on how to take this whole protest or the whole movement forward. Sanjay Singh is inside. He was supposed to address a press conference at 4, but given the order has been reserved, the press conference has been delayed, and they're waiting for the judgment to come in before doing the press conference. So we'll have to wait to understand how things unfold. It has been a dramatic day since morning here on Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg. Since morning, we have seen heavy deployment of troops from Delhi Police, from CRP, from CISF and RAF, and the protesters who started coming in around 12 p.m. And between 2 to 4 p.m., there was a tense situation here at Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg. But for now, it looks calm, and everyone is waiting for Rouse Avenue Court to deliver the order on Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia.
Right, Rishabh, I have something else to ask you also. Request you to stay with us. But meanwhile, Aam Aadmi Party Saurabh Bhardwaj has tweeted a video where he has written, भाजपा की तानाशाही देखिए, आम आदमी पार्टी के ऑफिस में घुसकर लोगों को गिरफ्तार किया जा रहा है, which essentially means that BJP's dictatorship, which is what is leading to cops entering the office of Aam Aadmi Party or the headquarters and arresting. Is that a bigger dampener, Rishabh, why we are not seeing the kind of crowd outside the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters? As you rightfully said, in the earlier hours of the day, there was a lot of energy outside. But now, as you showed us, the visuals, we could definitely see that the people are not there. So is this because of how the cops put an end to the protest, or is it because a bit of a spirit dampener, the current fact that the order has been reserved at the Rouse Avenue Court, and there is, of course, a lot of anticipation in terms
Let
of
me
what
break it
the
down
order
for you.
will be?
Let me break it down for you. The protesters marched toward these barricades. The police was very clear that you cannot approach the barricade. 144 has been imposed and you cannot touch the barricade. Once the protesters started moving toward the barricade, the police used force. And when I say force, there was no lathi charge, no water cannon or tear gas. Police just asked them forcefully to go back, and they were pushed back to the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. A lot of them who were creating ruckus were detained and whisked away in the buses. Then the police asked everyone to go back to the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, and that's where that visual that Saurabh Bhardwaj has tweeted has come out. While the police was asking the protesters to go inside this gate, since Section 144 was imposed here, they were not allowed to come here. And remember, this is a sensitive zone because Rouse Avenue Court, where the Deputy Chief Minister was supposed to be produced, has been produced for that matter now, lies. There's BJP headquarters on this road, and there are other offices as well. And hence the police wanted the protesters to be inside the premises of the Aam Aadmi Party headquarters. And in process of that, there was a scuffle between police and the protesters. Police kept announcing that maintain calmness, maintain peace. But yes, there was a scuffle, and in that scuffle, there were few police officers who involuntarily entered the Aam Aadmi Party office. The instructions from the top was very clear that no police officer will enter Aam Aadmi Party office because the Section 144 do not affect the office premises. It can affect the road, it can affect the public area, but not the office for that matter. And hence, the few police officers who were seen inside the Aam Aadmi Party office was actually involuntary, and during the ruckus they were pushed inside. A lot of protesters have been detained from the gate, that is for sure, but that because they were pushing the police and trying to go either toward Rouse Avenue Court or the BJP headquarters. Even a short while ago, there were few protesters who were trying to whisk away to Rouse Avenue Court and protest there. Police again pushed them back to Aam Aadmi Party headquarters, and now you can see that things are calm. Most of the protesters have returned, have left the venue and have returned to their respective places. Most of them, a lot of them have been detained and taken to different locations. Police is saying that no one has been arrested here, but they have only been taken to preventive custody and will be let go of any time now. Police right now do have its presence here, but they are also waiting for the Rouse Avenue Court order to come in. We'll have to wait for the order to understand how things unfold from here.
Right, Rishabh. Well,